Welcome back. We have certified financial planner Josh Chambers with us. Thanks again for coming in, Josh.
Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
Sure thing. We always like when you stop by because you have very helpful information for us when it comes to our
News
finances.
you can use.
Yes.
Yeah.
But last time that you were here, we did talk about how to make sure that we are planning for retirement correctly. We're staying on that topic today, still talking retirement, but more so, how do you know when you're ready to retire and you've got enough there to do it, right?
Yeah.
Comfortably.
So, everyone's situation is different. All of these things are ideas that you would probably want to have done, but it depends on the person. The first is knowing your income, knowing how much Social Security you're going to have, what your investment income is going to be like, and on the other side, what your liabilities are. How much is your health care going to cost? How much are your taxes going to be? Because all different investments, they all have different types of taxable income. So.
Okay. What about the structured plan for your income?
Yeah. So that would be knowing exactly how much you're going to have to owe per month or per year, and balancing that out with, like I said, the Social Security, the pensions if you have one, which is more rare nowadays, and 401ks, things like that.
All right. What about debt? Let's tackle that one.
Yeah. So ideally, not a lot, especially consumer debt. So like high credit card interest, loans that have high interest. Some people are going to have a mortgage, some people are going to have a car loan, but those things are usually structured and stay the same, so you can build those into your plan. Raising credit card interest rates and your minimum payments different every month, so those are harder to judge, and you really don't want to have as much.
And what about planning for your health care? Because I know that fluctuates a lot too when people do hit retirement.
Yeah, so if you're 65, you can sign up for Medicare, so you want to know how much that's going to cost. If you're not 65 yet, then you're going to need to know where your health care is coming from and how you're going to pay for it. And then you have long-term care, which people are living longer, and that it's expensive. So that needs to be something you try to have a plan for.
I know a lot of people like to invest their money in things, but you said that is a big thing. Make sure you're planning for your investments.
Right. So your investments are different when you're younger than they are when they're older. Usually, you want to switch from more growth-oriented to something that's more income-producing. So you want to make sure that the stocks you have are higher in dividends, and you want to make sure that you're not in things that are shooting for the moon. You want to be more stable and know what you have, and how you're going to get income from those as well.
Less risk-taking, you say?
A little bit. But for most people, now that depends on what you're depending on your income for.
Right.
Okay, so what about planning for retirement? You still want to enjoy your life, and you might have vacation plans and different plans, even just spending money on grandchildren.
Yeah.
How do you plan for all of that?
So having a bucket list is important because it gives you goals, but also it's important because you can build those goals into your financial plan. And that's, all of these things we talked about has been about having a plan. So they all come back to the same thing: is you want to speak with some qualified professional and build a plan so that you can build things like if you want to travel to Europe, or if you want to, the things you've always wanted to do your whole life while you were working, you can build that into your plan, but have it set and know what you want to do so that you already know that it's a go.
And you gave some very practical advice there at the beginning, because I said to you, I feel like I checked the box on the biggest no-no. Every time that I get a letter in, I'm checking that. And you said, don't do that. You'll just drive yourself crazy.
Especially with your 401ks. You're not going to use them until you're in retirement, ideally. Don't drive yourself crazy looking at it. Once you're about 5, even 7 years away from retirement, you can start thinking about, okay, I want to start planning.
Really buckle down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we see you each month. What are you going to be talking about next month? Because this is really helpful information that people don't really get.
So I was talking about doing something on estate planning, because that's something that people don't do because they think it's for the ultra-wealthy, but it's not. It's for everyone. Social Security, because there's a billion different ways to take Social Security and how to plan for it. And, life insurance planning also, because there's other ways to use life insurance besides just for the death benefit.
All right, a lot for us. A lot for us still to dive into and tackle here.
Yeah.
Josh, before we let you go, all of this has been great information. But if people are wanting to reach out to you, maybe they're needing a little bit of help with that retirement process and planning, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so I work with Baird Wealth Management. I work out of the Charleston and Huntington office, and I have a Facebook page as well as a website that has my contact information on it.
Great.
Yeah.
Josh, we always appreciate when you come in again. Very, very, very useful information.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We certainly appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks.